Hey everybody, this is Danny Jr. and welcome to another episode. I'm sitting down for this because this episode is near and dear to my heart. I have a question for you. What is your life worth? If I were to come to you wherever you are right now and I would sit down and I would ask you that very single question, what is your life worth? What would you tell me? You see, so many individuals would tell me probably two things or two types of answers to this question. The first question I would get to the question is they would say, my life is, you can't measure my life. My life is worth so much that you can't even measure my life. It's not measurable. And then another answer to the question would be, a few million. My life has got to be worth a few million, if not a billion, if not a trillion. However much the person who makes the most money in this world, that's exactly how much my life is worth. Those are typically the two answers that are given. But I'll tell you that neither answer would be a valid one. You see, your life, if we would really dive down and think about it, it's measured in time. What are you spending your time on? Now, don't get me wrong. Your life itself is invaluable. Your life is truly a gift because you are unique in your own right. You are unique. Nobody is like you. You're special. There is no two people who are the same. But when we talk about the value, when we talk about what are you bringing to this world, we can measure that in time, right? Because we know that everybody has a finite amount of time to live on this planet. Everybody, when we were born, we know with absolute certainty that we're not going to live on this planet for at least 100 and up to about 100, 125 years at most. And so the question is what are you doing with your time? What are you doing with the time that you get to spend on this earth? Are you maximizing that opportunity? Are you showing your value by the efforts that you do on a consistent basis? How much is your time worth? How much is the time that you spend on this earth worth based on what are you doing with the time that you have on this planet? You see, we know that we're not going to stay here for long. We know that. We know that however old you are right now, by the time this video is done, you're going to be older than you were before you even began watching this video. And so what I want to tell you right now is to make sure that what you do on a consistent basis, what you do every single day, when you look at your life, you're realizing that you are maximizing your time. That when someone comes and say, what is your time worth? They can sit back and they can look at what you've been able to produce. What are you bringing to the world? And they can see that your time, that your life is meant so much because of what you're bringing into this world. What is your time worth? Now, I'll tell you, if you work for a company, they value your life. They value your time because they've told you exactly how much money they're going to pay you and the time that you have to spend to work for that organization. To some people, it's $7.25. They've said basically that your 4 or 8 hours a day is worth $7.25. Some says they'll pay you a salary and yours is worth $50,000, $80,000. And while those are pale in comparison to the value that you're bringing to the organization, of course, right? You're obviously worth more than what anybody pays you. While they are consciously aware of how much you are worth by the amount that they pay you, you need to be worried about what your value is, regardless of money. And that only can be measured, in my humble belief, is measured by what you bring to this world. Don't die without anybody knowing what you have contributed to society. Don't let distractions like NFL, NBA, don't let shows like Scandal distract you from really focusing on what's important to your life, because your life matters. I'll end with this. I just got done watching an amazing movie named Jobs. Obviously, it's the story of Steve Jobs. And this guy, every single day, every single day had an absolute focus to make sure that his day was absolutely impactful, that he put a dent in the universe because he was so passionate about what he did every single day that nobody can stop him for the vision that he had for his life. And while he died fairly young, fairly early, in my estimation, his life, if you really quantify the value by what he produced, it was absolutely amazing. What is your life worth?